Hey, okay, so in this video, I'm going to be comparing a couple different options I have for miking up my guitar cabinet in live situations. I have some dynamic mics to choose from, and I also have a DI option. On the microphone front, I have a Shure SM57, a Sennheiser e906, and for DI, I'm running a Radial JDX box. The Radial JDX box, in case you're not familiar, runs between your amp head and your speaker cabinet. Radial says the sound of it's like miking up a 412 cabinet with a dynamic mic, and it gives you a compromise between an open and closed back speaker cabinet. I'm going to be running direct into an EVH 5150 demonstrating each channel, and I'm playing a Paul Reed Smith McCarty model. The microphones and the DI are all running into the preamps of a Fireface 800 by RME and recorded into my DAW. Okay, I've had my chance now to listen to those recordings, and here's what I think. Let me say straight off the bat that I would use any three of these in a live situation. When you're comparing next to each other, it's easy to say this one sounds better than that one for the blue channel, and this one sounds better than that one for the red channel. But really, once you get these run to the house engineer, they're going to, apply high pass filtering, they're going to EQ it a bit. Basically, any of these signals going to the front of the house are entirely usable and should pose an engineer no problem at all. All right, that being said, if I had to choose one of these in a recording situation, I would definitely go with the e906. It just sounded the truest for me standing in this room, listening to the amp and monitoring all these signals. It pretty much beat out the others in all the channels. The SM57, people are so familiar with the SM57 sound, and it's really hard to fault it. You've heard it so many times. I think it adds a kind of an excitement to a dull guitar sound. However, when you already have kind of an exciting guitar sound like the lead channel was, the red channel on the EVH, it takes it just a little too far, in my opinion. It begins to sound harsh, thin. And when doing the clean channels, though, in the blue channel, I thought it sounded pretty good. All right, the Radial JDX. This device has been pretty much a lifesaver for me in a few situations. I've used it at a couple gigs. It's really great when you have to set up fast. I've had a situation where I've had to actually tear down and set up between sets. And as you know, placing a microphone in front of a guitar cabinet is a matter of inches. So you get it a little off, a little left, a little right, and it gets thick, it gets thin, changes everything. This is just a very consistent signal. It's very in your face. It doesn't really sound like the amp in the room with me, but that's not such a bad thing. I mean, it sounds like it should going through a mixer with a high pass filter already engaged and, a good frequency response for mixing with the entire band. Yeah, I like this device. All right, well, there you go. I hope you found this video useful, and if you have any questions or comments, just leave them below.